Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, a long while, but I'm here now. I'm back. I have so much to upload, guys. Oh, sorry, I am such a klutz. By the way, if you hear any noises like sirens, cars, etc., dogs barking, I'm literally right beside my window, so I apologize for that. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So I started doing this. This is like, I don't know what you call this, but it really does help like get the hair out of your face when you're trying to do your makeup and skincare. I found it very helpful actually. So it's kind of cute. It gives you a little bow in your hair type of thing. So most days when I have some free time, like I don't have to rush getting ready, I like to use mask. It just helps, it's just relaxing and it just helps me mentally prepare for the day. I don't think it's from Sephora or anything. It's by the brand Lapcos. My roller, and you just kind of, you know, massage your face. After a long period of waiting, you just kind of take it in for a minute, you know. Today I'm going to use this WISHFUL, it's actually an enzyme scrub, but I like to use this. It gets like all the dead skin off your face and it's really good for you, so. And I know it's a little weird, but I actually like to scrub my nose specifically when doing my skincare. And I've even been doing this before I really even developed a skincare routine. My pores on my nose gets really clogged. So I just learned that if I take like a cleanser or something and I scrub my nose with that product, it makes it smoother. Cause like literally under my foundation, if I didn't scrub my nose and it was really bad, like the bumps would pop up under my foundation and it was just not pretty. So very important hack that I learned. Go in with my facial spray. This is by Badescu. It's just so refreshing and it's just lovely. This is the cucumber and green tea. I also like the rose water one. This one I actually used for the longest time, and then I switched over to this one just to try, and I love this stuff. Love it, and it's cheap too. It's a win-win. The toner, very important part. So this is also with LANCOME. It's for oily skin. Highly recommend this stuff. It really helps with, it mattifies your skin, so it kind of takes some of the oiliness out if you have oily skin like mine, and it helps prevent acne and stuff. So yeah, I like to put it on this cotton pad, and I like to, not too much, and just pat it on the face. Then, probably the most important part of my skincare routine is my GENIFIQUE serum. Now, if you're wondering what kind of skin I have oily skin, and I was always afraid of, you know, skincare products. Actually, I used to work at Macy's, and you know, when I started working there, I didn't have any kind of skincare routine. The most I ever did for my face was like Proactive or something when I had acne. But then, you know, when I got to learn what was great for my skin, which LANCOME was a great brand for most of my skin needs, they switched me over to this, and even though I don't work there anymore, I still love this stuff and can't live without it. It just gives your face a more radiant finish. I just kind of like to put it all over. And I also smack my face too. Gets the blood flow going. Weird hack I learned. Put this on for my eyes. I get really bad dark circles, so clearly this is a must for me. And then I like to put on the brows and the lashes. It actually can not really help with like growth in the hair, but it does help like helps it from preventing from falling out, because you know our hairs tend to fall out really easily, so it does make a difference. I would recommend. So any of these products in the video I will put in the link description below. Sunscreen. This stuff is amazing, by the way. I can't really put too much on, otherwise it can tend to break me out. Okay, I'm talking about this product. It has changed my life forever. There was no moisturizer at LANCOME that worked for me. I tried everything, even stuff that was for oily skin broke me out, because there was a ingredient, what was it called? Vitamin E, I believe it was, and my skin cannot handle that. I do not know why, but I'm allergic to it. So even though it was technically for oily skin, I could not use it, and I was very sad. But CLINIQUE has this product. It's the CLINIQUE ID. I use the pore definer. I think I'll either put in the description or show on the screen what it's called. But this is oil-free gel, the formulation. They have the jelly and then they have the gel. I use the gel and then I use the blue thing. It like pops out, like you unscrew it. So, I mean, they have 5 different ones, I think, like purple, green, and they're all different things for your skin. But I use the blue, and this stuff, let me tell you, it works. So, I like to get a generous amount, and I do this day and night. Before this stuff, my acne would just be crazy, and now it's actually calm. I mean, I have my moments, of course, even with this stuff. Everybody does, but it works. I highly recommend for any oily skin person out there. I had the hardest time finding a product that works, but this is the bomb. It works. I scrub, and now this is actually a newer product I started using, but it actually does help. It makes it more smooth on my lips, so. And then lastly, again, another Mario Badescu product. I like to just put this over for some moisture. But the last thing I'm going to say about skincare is, you know, when I went into cosmetics at Macy's, I had no form, shape or form of a skincare routine, and let me tell you, it is important. It is very important. Anyways, I'm gonna stop ranting, and now it's time for the fun part, makeup. The foundation that I like to use, surprise, surprise, is by LANCOME. It is the Teen Idol Ultra Wear. It has SPF 15 in it, and again, it is for oily skin, 24-hour wear, and it has a matte finish. So if you don't like that kind of thing, it's not for you. If you like the natural look, not for you. But I love this stuff. I used to always use beauty blenders, but then not recently, about a year ago, I found out about this brand called JUNO, and you get 4 sponges for the price of 1 sponge from like Sephora, the beauty blender, and they work just as good, if not better, and you save a lot of money. So highly recommend these sponges. I mean, no offense to beauty blenders. I know there's some people are just die-hard beauty blender fans, like my mom for one is one of those people, but I don't know. I love these just as much, and I can get more, you know, so. And I'm just the type of person that, like, once my sponge gets so dirty over time, like, I just have to change it. Like, probably every, like, 2 months I have to, like, get a new sponge, because I really don't bother cleaning it, just because, like, it's just a complicated thing. And yes, I'm sorry, I'm lazy, I guess, with that, but yeah, highly recommend these sponges. And then for my concealer, I like to just go under my under my eyes, and then I gotta do this eye. It's hard for me to concentrate. Do my nose. I might put a little up here. But yeah, I don't like to do way too much just because I don't like to look too cakey. So yeah, I'm gonna blend that out. Okay, next we have powder. This setting powder is my life. The MERCIER, it is just, I might have other favorites too, but this is like, if I had just one for the rest of my life, it'd be this one. It is just so good, so silky. The shade I'm using is translucent. I think it's probably what most people use when they use this powder, but yeah, and I just use my sponge. I have another sponge. I have two sponges. I have one for foundation, and then I have one for powder. So I just like to take that underneath. I just don't like a sticky face. I kind of go crazy with the powder. Like, I just do not like a dewy look. I've just never been that kind of person. I'd have to set my whole face to where it's kind of dry. I know it's probably something like, ugh, but that's just how I am. I just don't like a type of wet face at all. I usually do this in, like, if I know I'm going to be having a long face of makeup for a day, which is probably most days, but you know. But I like to also take like a compact powder. This is technically a foundation type of powder, but you can also use it to just set your face. Yeah, this is by LANCOME. I think it's a dual finish powder. Yeah, and I wear shade 420 Bisque Neutral. But yeah, I know it's like a huge gap in the shades, but I just like this powder to be just a little darker, just because like the same shade as this in the foundation for this powder, like it's just not enough color for me. I just like more color, so that's why I do that. So yay. Take my bronzer. This is Estee Lauder. I've had this sucker a long time. I think I've literally had this for like 4 years. And here's the evidence. Like, look at that. It's like hit the pan. This will probably be gone in like a year, max year and a half. So, but yeah, I love this. I love this product. Love it. I first saw it in Kendall Jenner's her first Beauty Secrets. It was the one like back in 2016, and like she used this and like put on her face, she put on her eyes, and I was just like, wow, this is like a multi-product use, and then I got it and still love it to this day. I like to do under the chin, my cheekbones, and the forehead. It's kind of like what Kim says, a 3. And sometimes if I'm feeling it, I will bake my bronzer. So I guess I'll go ahead and do that in case nobody knows what that is, which I'm pretty sure most people in the makeup, like if you're into makeup, you know what that is. But basically, you take setting powder. Usually people use a sponge. I don't know how you would with a brush, but I'm sure it can be done. And you just find where your cheek line is, and you just bake it. It would look weird. You'd be like, have one side snatched and the other not snatched. So that would be kind of weird. So you definitely don't want that. So yeah, just, okay, I never know how you do the chin, so I just do this. So yeah. So while we let this set, I am going to move on to my eyes. First we're going to do brows. Usually I use the LANCOME brow pencil in shade dark brown, I believe. I'll pop it up here on the screen, but I'm actually out of it at the moment, so I'm just going to use my second favorite. It's the ANASTASIA in taupe, so I'm going to use that. Brows are done. I'm just going to set them with some gel. This is just the Kylie Cosmetics one. This is really the only gel that I've found that I like. I have been wanting to try the Anastasia one, but it's always out of stock when I want to use it. So, but this is just a clear gel. I don't really like to use like a color one because I feel like that could just make them look too dark. So, but yeah, I'm going to be using the ColourPop, the Malibu Barbie collab that they did. Oh my gosh, I got this when I was on vacation, and oh my lord.
Sorry, that's a school bus.
But anyways, this is the palette. Sorry if it's dirty. I've used it quite a lot since I got it. But it's a really fun palette. You got like some fun pinks in there, some neutrals, some shimmers. So, you know, definitely Barbie. But I'm just gonna do like my my eye look that I've been doing most days. Like this is kind of like an everyday palette for me now, at least for the summertime. So, oh my gosh, I'm just losing it. I have these days where like I'm just so clumsy, and like I'll drop stuff and throw stuff across the room by accident. I don't even know how that happens. I don't know. It's just,
it's embarrassing.
I'm going to dive into the color Make Waves. It is this color right here. It's just a great little neutral color. And I'm just gonna take that and go all over the lid. And by the way, I'm not really super crazy about going to the crease and all that. Like, I've done that before, and I don't know. I'm just more of a simple person when it comes to my eye looks, so I apologize if it's not like something that in depth that you would want. But let me know in the comments if you'd want me to make a video of like an in-depth makeup routine and like an eye look, because I definitely would if you want me to. But yeah, so there's that. Sometimes I do the bottom. I guess I will for the sake of the video, but sometimes I just like to just do the upper part of my lid and not the bottom. But yeah, this is great for hiding like dark circles. Like if you're like, even after your concealer, like if you still look tired, this definitely will wake you up. And then I like to just make sure that the ends are just blended out and everything. I'm gonna dive into Shine On. It's this shimmer right here. And I just like to go in with my finger. And I'm just gonna cover the whole lid in this. The collection with ColourPop, this cute little mirror came, and it's great to check out your eyes. And this is so cute, but it is pretty small, so if you're not a fan of that, I'm, you know, probably not for you. Sorry, doing like a thumbnail thing. Now moving on to lashes. Oh, sorry. I like to start out with like a little primer. I apologize for the disgustingness, but this is LANCOME. Great stuff for your lashes. And the mascara I liked that I use a lot of the time is the LANCOME DEFINICILS. It is in the shade, well, I use black and brown, but I think this is, oh okay, this is the black. They're actually pretty much the same thing, but yeah. So I'm back. I have my lashes on. By the way, if you're wondering what brand these are the LILLY lashes in the diamond shape, or however you would say that. These are my favorite ones. I just like how they look on me, always have. So Yes, and I went ahead and took off my powder. Now I just gotta finish up my cheeks. I'm gonna use my favorite blush, the LANCOME. I'm sorry. Most of these products are from LANCOME. And again, it's just because I work there and stuff. But anyways, my favorite shade is the Everyday Coral. I love some good rosy cheeks. You just smile and you find where your apples are. By the way, I'm gonna take this off. And my hair is messed up and my clip fell out. Oh my gosh. The new Barbie ColourPop. What's the name of it? Beach Party. And this is what it looks like. It is so fabulous. Now it's kind of hard on camera to see how blinding it is because I saw some reviews on this collection. It is oh well, that's kind of picking up in the sunlight, but it is a little hard to pick up on camera. But trust me, in real life, it is really blinding if you like a blinding highlighter. Or you can make it subtle too. I like to put it on my nose. Look at that. My hair's a mess after having that headband in. Okie dokie. And so our last step, well, almost last step, our lips. So I have two favorite everyday lipsticks. I have my Bobbi Brown lipstick. This is not it's a liquid lip. It's not a matte. It's in shade Juicy Date. I love this stuff. And then I also have my other favorite by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. It is in shade Birthday Suit, and this is for when I need a matte lipstick. I don't know which one to do. Oof, this is so hard. I'm gonna say probably this one, just because it'll look more shiny on camera. So yeah, it's kind of like a pinkish nude. This definitely does not stay on that long. This is my only complaint about it. But besides that, I love the color. And doesn't dry out my lips or anything. Which I know if you want a long wearing lipstick, it pretty much has to be matte. But I still love it so much. Last step is I'm going to set my face. This is one of my favorite setting sprays I like to use. This is the Morphe X Jeffree Star setting spray. It smells like strawberries. It's really nice. So anyways, that is my makeup routine and skincare routine. I apologize. I'm going to try to make this video not too long. I apologize again for being gone so long. There's just so many, you know, not that it's an excuse, but there's just so many things that just happened, you know, that just happened. My YouTube channel was hacked, my old one, like I said. There's complications with my computer. I had no way of editing videos, so it was just kind of discouraging to film. And I was still, you know, working with my job, and I just didn't have time to film it. So anyways, you know, I could blabber and blabber and blabber about all these excuses, but I really want to get back into it. I love doing YouTube, even though I only did it for a certain amount of time and then stopped. I really did enjoy it. It's just so time consuming. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Again, please like this video if you like to see more makeup oriented or beauty type of videos. Comment down below, you know, what's your favorite part of the makeup routine, what's important to you, or, you know, just whatever you want to say. But try to keep it nice, because, you know, your girl needs some encouragement for videos, not negativity. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.